Welcome everyone again. So this is the second video of trigonometry. So today we are going to talk about the six trigonometric functions. So we are talking about the six trigonometric functions of a right-angled triangle. So we work with the six ratios. What are these ratios? Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. So these are the trig ratios that we have. Now let's talk more about these trig functions. So you should know the basic formulas of this. What is the formula of sin theta? What is the formula of cos theta? What's the formula of tan theta? I'm sure you can remember, you guys, like in secondary, some of us, like my teacher for mathematics, taught us this memory trick, which is SOHCAHTOA. So that's the one that we are going to be using it also here. So what SOHCAHTOA means? So it's for sin, ka is for cos, toa is for tan. So what's the formula for sin theta? The formula of sin theta is equal to what? Opposite over hypotenuse. So what's there is, when you have a right angled triangle, let's put it here, a right angled triangle like this. We have an angle here. So what we are going to see here is, here we have 90 degrees here. We have 90 degrees. So hypotenuse is this this one that is opposite to the what? The right angled triangle. Then opposite is this one that is opposite to this angle, and adjacent is the side which is what? Which is little bit short. Which is not the opposite, which is not the hypotenuse. So adjacent is going to be what? Is going to be here. So whenever we are going to be giving the formulas of sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, be this, when I mention opposite, this is what I mean. So sin theta, sin theta is equal to opposite, or opposite over hypotenuse because of OH. Then cos theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. As you can see, I'm just getting from the car. Then tan theta is equal to, you have guessed it right, it's opposite over adjacent. So those are the first three trig ratios. Now what about these others? Cosec theta, sec theta, cot theta. So these others, they are just the reciprocals of those trig ratios, the first trig ratios. For example, sin theta, the reciprocal of sin theta is cosec theta. So it's cosec theta is equal to 1 over sin theta. You're getting the point? What about sec theta? Sec theta is equal to 1 over cos theta. Then also cot theta is equal to what? 1 over tan theta. So the best way that you can remember in this is, for example, cosec, it's we go with the opposite because cosec is similar to cos. So instead of cos, we go to sin theta. Also sec is similar to sin, but we are going for cos. So cosec theta is equal to 1 over sin theta, and sec theta is equal to 1 over cos theta. What about cot theta? Cot theta is equal to 1 over tan theta. So those are the basic formulas that we have in trigonometry. So that's just the introduction of trigonometry, and we can understand everything through an example, and that's why I've given you this example. This example is find all six basic trigonometric functions. Let me put the values first. So how do we find them? Let's identify first. What is the opposite? The opposite is 3. Opposite is equal to 3. What about the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse is equal to 5. What about the adjacent? Adjacent is equal to 4. After that, then let's find all the six trigonometric functions. So let's go ahead. What is sin theta? Sin theta is what? Sin theta is the opposite over hypotenuse. So what is the opposite? So it's 3 over what? Over 5. So these are the trig ratios, the basic trig functions. So tan theta is equal to 3 over 5, which is adjacent over tan theta, opposite over adjacent. What about cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. So those are the first three trig ratios. What about the others? So we start with what? Let's start with cosec theta. So cosec theta is equal to 1 over, we said 1 over sin theta, which means cosec theta will be just the reciprocal. 5 will be on top, over 3. We just get the one for sine theta, then we just flip it. Same applies to what? To sec theta. Sec theta, we follow this one, is going to be 5 over 4. We just flip it also. What about cot theta? Cot theta, we also just flip it, which is going to be 4 over 3. Therefore, we have found all the 6 trig ratios, all the 6 trig ratios. So these are the intros the skills that are going to help you in trigonometry. Here is example 2. So we have been given 6 on the opposite, then 80 on the adjacent. Now we are given to, let's find the hypotenuse. So this is the way that we are going to be finding the hypotenuse. We find the hypotenuse by using what? By using Pythagoras theorem. Yeah. So we are going to say that hypotenuse, the formula that I'm going to give you, is equal to hypotenuse squared is equal to opposite squared plus adjacent squared, which means hypotenuse is equal to the square root of opposite squared plus adjacent squared. So even here, we are going to say that what is our opposite? Our opposite is 6. So 6 squared plus 8 squared, which is the square root of 6 squared is 86 plus 64, which is 100. Therefore, the hypotenuse is what? The hypotenuse is 10. So that's the value of hypotenuse. So you use what? You use Pythagoras theorem. Now let me do another example. Here we are finding adjacent. So here is another one. We need to find the adjacent. We have been given the opposite and the hypotenuse. So just as I said earlier, the formula of hypotenuse, we said hypotenuse squared is equal to opposite squared plus adjacent squared. Now how do we find the adjacent? When this one will cross the equal sign. So adjacent squared is equal to hypotenuse squared plus minus opposite squared. So what's going to be there is adjacent is equal to the square root of hypotenuse squared minus opposite squared. So for this one, what is it? 13 squared minus 5 squared. We are going to find that 13 squared is 169. So it's 169 minus 25, which is the square root of 144. Square root of 144 is 12. Therefore, our adjacent is equal to what? Is equal to 12. So those are, this is all about these videos about the 6 trigonometric functions, and try to solve the practice problems that will be appearing on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe for more lesson videos. So the quick memory trick that you shouldn't forget it, which is Somadoa, which is sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, car is equal to cos is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, Somadoa opposite over adjacent. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video.